Hi, welcome to Weekly Insights with me, Dorothy Attema, the author of Invisible Normal. You know, I have said about the way I was in depression for 5 years and I had no clue. But looking back, in hindsight, I can tell the triggers that drove me to depression or having mental health challenges. And I do believe because of the many changes and many things that have happened, especially because of the COVID-19 pandemic, most people have had triggers that have triggered them into having mental health challenges and depression. And that is why there's literally an increase in the number of self-reported depression. That's what the observers in Europe were saying, that there is an increase. You can even see that there is an increase of people who are taking antidepressants. If you have any of the same signs that I had, you need help. You could be in depression and you don't know. Your life, you deserve a better life than that. Something needs to change. And for me, if you read in my book, I do tell where the root of all my problem was coming from. It was coming from very far. It was coming from my upbringing. It was coming from my socialization. It was coming from things that I would have never thought that were the ones that were triggered when I experienced a traumatic experience when I came into Netherlands. Why I'm posting this, when I want to discuss this, is because the coronavirus pandemic really changed life for us. And for some of us, that change is almost like a traumatic experience. It changes a lot in you and changes your feelings, giving you strong feelings, strong emotions, which could have psychological consequences, to your mental health. I would harbor resentment and hatred for people, even people who had done nothing to me. Another sign was I just became a workaholic. I was working all the time, working. If I wasn't working, I even enrolled in online courses and not having time for my family. That is a telltale sign. If you're having no time with your family, all you do is work. And if you don't work, you add yourself other things to keep you busy. I was not able to also have any meaningful connection with people because I had put on masks. I didn't want people to know who I was. I didn't want people to know after all this very successful life, seemingly successful life I was living, that inside I was very unhappy. So if you are wearing masks and you are afraid for people to know who you really are, or you're wearing masks to hide that you are unhappy, those are signs, big signs that you could be having problems and you need to look for help. Another sign, big sign, was that I literally lived physically in Netherlands, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I lived in my own world of social media, completely communicating with people from Kenya, from all over the world, anything to keep me away from what was happening around me, just in case I need to start confronting the fact that I'm very unhappy being in the Netherlands. Another sign was I became very negative. There was nothing good around me. My environment, and I was almost blaming everything and criticizing everything. And it's like my unhappiness, I was blaming other people for my unhappiness and not taking responsibility of why I was unhappy. That is a big sign that you could be having a mental health challenge and you need to confront something and change your life because you're not in your element. You are completely off, and you could be even in depression if you're not experiencing any joy. Another sign that I had is I lost control, completely lost control of my anger. I would just go into rage. I would be triggered very easily. And when you're negative, you attract negativity. Almost all the negativity around you just comes towards you. It gravitates towards you. Negativity gravitates towards you. So when I was negative, so I attracted negativity, and then it triggered me, and I was going into rage, into anger, uncontrollable anger. And then what happens when you go into uncontrollable anger? Then it ends up you end up ending up with conflicts left, right, and center, adding into your unhappiness, an ever-ending story. And then because of losing control in so many areas, losing control, I don't have joy. I'm trying to mask myself. I'm trying to numb my pain by getting addicted in social media, which I could just see my life spiraling down. And because of this, then you try to control what you can control. You try to control anything you can control. So I was trying to control my husband. I was trying to control my son. And I was trying to control anything I could control. How my house looks like, the image, control my image and how people perceive me was such a big deal. Just trying to keep up with everything that was spiraling down. If you need help, you can get to my website and you can book for an appointment, or you can join one of my free webinars where you can look at what we are offering to help you.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button to show that you liked it. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification key so that you get to be the first to know when we have a new release of the Weekly Insight.